Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Brilliantly cut out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nuno Mendes. Well-timed, excellent interception. Knocks it into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Eder Militao can get it clear. It's a threatening ball. Ødegaard. Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gabriel cuts out the pass. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Nuno Mendes. That's a good run down the left. And it's Ødegaard. And it's Messi. To Messi. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Subimendi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
De Bruyne.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Messi. Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the counter is on. Eder Militao. De Bruyne. And this is Lukaku. Tries a shot! It's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence and all...
And he shoots! Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Ødegaard. Bellingham. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they can break here. Lukaku providing an outlet on that flank. Vinicius Junior. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior. And it's Mendes. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he was alert to it. Spread out to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. That'll be a throw-in. Subimendi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Ødegaard. It's Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. Big chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Danger averted for now. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello everybody.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their word, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Vietnam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's in a great position here. Has crossed into the middle. Messi. Ødegaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Ødegaard. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Bragantino really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Passes short and sharp. Lukaku. And it's made its way to him. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Quality ball. Chance here to counter. That's good vision. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Haaland. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's a cute ball. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Cleared without hesitation. Vinicius Junior, and here's the chance to counter. De Bruyne. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Mbappe. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe is herring after that one. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great vision. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. Haaland! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Lukaku finds himself offside.
Vietnam definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Messi. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. Bellingham. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. That's a cute ball. Mbappe. Cucurella. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And he's got the beating of his man. And he shoots! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nicely shaped ball. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Rice. Vinicius Junior aims beyond the defence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And Cucurella. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vinicius Junior played into space out wide. Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And no, he's seen through all of that. Knocks it into space. Oh, just skips past his man. So much time and space here. Delivery from Mbappe. Bellingham. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Vietnam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Bellingham. Rice. And here's Mbappe. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Cucurella gets over and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? And this is Lukaku.
There will be 1 minute
Vinicius
at a time.
Junior swings it across. And it's claimed by the keeper. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Vietnam happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Big chance! What a shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Kimmich, out towards the flank. Yildiz. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's well positioned here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. cause for mild irritation. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. There they go, hunting again.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Kimmich, your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Bragantino really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Number 7, Vinicius Junior.
Great work on the overlap.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Lukaku. Number 32, DeMarco. Coming on the field, number 17, De Bruyne. Number 77, Kvaratskhelia. Number 10, Bukayo
Vinicius
Saka.
Junior.
Number 21,
Foden.
Robert Lewandowski. Number 25, Nuno Mendes.
Vietnam do have
Substitution in
options
progress.
available on the bench if they want to go that way.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got full. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Rice. And it's Cucurella. Elise. And Diaz. Diaz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has not gone well. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Into the last quarter of an hour. Knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. And it's De Bruyne. Brilliantly cut out.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That is good alertness.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice looking ball. Olise, he's found a way through. Vietnam leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. He's on it, can he get away? Backward it goes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's a really well-measured ball. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Into the last 5 minutes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Olise. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Out to the left it goes. And he thumps it clear.
There will be 1 minute
Diaz
at a time.
might just make this. Vinicius Junior. And it's Cucurella. That's a throw. Foden. And here's Vinicius Junior. And a chance! And another try! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, good-looking ball. Lukaku. Subimendi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodrigo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is starved of space and time. Ceballos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. DiMarco. Vietnam finding their passes. De Bruyne. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
DiMarco with the short one. And he's gone backward here. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior. First quarter of an hour gone. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Rodrigo. He's picked his way through. And that's not going to reach.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
That's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ceballos. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodrigo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. Ball's played through. Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Vinicius Junior. And it's DiMarco. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That ball looks a good one. He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Showing good feet. Dani Ceballos! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's on it, can he get away? Nuno Mendes. And Dani Ceballos. Sanchez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's played forward, and it's Kluivert. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Kluivert. Rice. Ceballos. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Kluivert. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ceballos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Shot at goal! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this?
That's going in strongly.
De Bruyne. And that's another good win of the ball. Gabriel. And it's Lukaku. Mbappe gets into some space.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vietnam still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gets his head on it! It's hit the crossbar. Rodrigo.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Eder Militao did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's onside! It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Eder Militao. Bellingham. Dani Ceballos. Ambitious ball here. And he's picked out the run. Oh, important interception. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20.
Eder Militao.
Number 7. Vinicius Junior.
Vietnam,
Number
perhaps
32.
wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 6. Mbappe.
Kimmich.
Coming on the field.
And it's
Number
Messi.
22. Yudes.
Now it's
Number
Mbappe.
18.
Now it's
Charles.
Rafael Leao.
Number 10. Bukayo Saka.
Oh, now here's an interesting
Number
matchup.
25.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
77.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rice. Aims beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass?
Takes a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. A chance! It's a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And the finish! And he hits the net! Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Yildiz ready to try one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Substitution.
And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Tries a measured ball, brilliantly cut out. Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Rafael Leao! A real chance and a real let-off. Thuram. Yildiz. Holland. And the shot! No mistake! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Vietnam give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And it's Messi. Subimendi. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Mbappe. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Messi just eases him off the ball. Subimendi. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Looking for a runner. Header! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Vietnam can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
In the bins provided. Thank you for
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Nice interception. Kluivert! Oh, it's hit the post! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Takes aim and bullish header! Goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Clipped into space. Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Eder Militao. It's Van Dijk. Kluivert. Looking for options for movement. Spread it left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That has been slung wide. Now, can they get him away? He's cut it out. Thuram's cross. Diaz.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Diaz. And it's Mendes. Showing great feet there. No way through, so back it comes. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Danny Ceballos! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. Well, they could break here. Looking to play him in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kluivert. Ceballos. Looking for the run. DiMarco gets a foot in here. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
That's a delicate pass. Vinicius Junior. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Thuram. Spread out to the left. There's a sharp little ball here. DiMarco, and it's played. He gets big. He's got a goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And a chance! Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And here's Diaz. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Ceballos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has not gone well. He shifted it to the flank. DiMarco. Subimendi.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Kvaratskhelia. And he shoots! And he's there to clear it. Lobbed in behind. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's lofted through here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Haaland. No way through. Vinicius Junior. Now he's got space here. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Gabriel getting this one clear. Vietnam are looking to go forward now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vietnam really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. He's looking wide. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Now it's Haaland. Lovely. Now tries a shot! I'll keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 77.
Vinicius Junior tries to clear. Deep cross. And Dyke is there, and he can get that clear.
Number 20.
Ødegaard.
Number 6.
Vietnam do have
Mbappe.
options available on the bench
Substitution
if they
in
want to
progress.
go that way. Now that looks a decent ball. Caught offside that time. Vinicius Junior, foot in. Can he stop it going out? Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ødegaard. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Could move up a gear here. Pass is just off target.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Haaland. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Zubimendi. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 4, Eder Militao.
Vinicius
Coming on
Junior.
the field,
Mendes
number
has it in a
16,
wide position.
Rodri. Number
That has
10,
been knocked clear.
Bukayo Saka. Number 13, Sanchez. substitutions
I
taking
think
place.
the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Saka. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mendes, who's set up one goal so far.
There will be 3 minutes.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ødegaard. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Added Subimendi. Played out to the left flank. Cross needs to be good. Oh, he's been caught napping. And here's Haaland. Well, that is one way to stop him. Over to the left. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! And that is the last effort of the game. Vietnam perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Turan. Spread it left. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, played through for the wide man. Eder Militao makes the interception. Looking for options for movement. And a goal kick. Looking for the run. Diaz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks to the other side.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Mbappe. He's in a good position here. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Mbappe gets into a good position. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Subimendi. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior. DiMarco. Played into the ball. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's played forward. Diaz tries to pass it through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Diaz. Now it's Lewandowski. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. DiMarco. That's good play. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, what has happened here? He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's the keeper's ball. Rodrigo. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Diaz. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Diaz. And that's been won straight back.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
DiMarco. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
A quick reminder today
Do it
that
back on the
smoking
first
is only
45
allowed
minutes.
in areas
Well,
shown in
I wouldn't
this
say
map.
it was the most
Thank you for
potent
your
performance,
cooperation.
Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Kluivert. Kluivert. That is lovely. Rice. And he's in on goal. And he's managed to get free. Played out to the left flank. That's very neat. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. And he shoots! Decent hit and on target. And we have our very first corner. Kimmich plays it short. Now it's Kimmich. Diaz does well to get it back. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Very nicely done. Plays a goes for a shot! In for the pieces! No mistake! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Kimmich. And that's going right the way across.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't done it. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Lukaku.
Subimendi.
Number 22. Judas.
And this is Lewandowski. Now this could be a chance.
Number 10.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Number 25.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rafael Leao is flagged offside. And they've got rid. Kimmich. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's on it, can he get away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Rice. Ødegaard. And it's Rice. Now Subimendi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. And here's Rafael Leao. Played in deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well measured. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nuno Mendes. It's a promising position. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's Yildiz. Swing, terrific header. And he gets rid in a hurry.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Eder Militao.
Added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. Subimendi. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
It is now time for our special lottery.
So what do you take
Please
away
grab
from it
the
all,
tickets you were
Jim?
given when
Look,
you
I
were
think
walking
a
through
draw
the
might have
gates.
been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.